have made some food, and we are here. I can just smell the meat. You know, the lamb.
Yeah, it's done.
It smells so good, and yeah. Here we. Ooh, I mean that's so brownie. That's really good. This is so good.
Let me have some. Yeah, and the liquid's thick too.
Huh?
The liquid thickened up.
Yeah.
Is that meat?
So this is what we're eating, guys, today. And
I'm joking.
I didn't have to stress myself and cook today. It's been done by the kids, the kids. And I'm glad they're learning every day. They got to cook as long as they know how to eat. You have to cook.
I don't know how to eat.
You don't know how to eat.
Someone puts way too seasoning.
I'm gonna put the food down.
You too.
So yeah, can you get me my camera so we can get this on?
The charging. Yes.
I'm just gonna take some videos for the YouTube, and then it's for Facebook, Instagram, and all that. And I had to, you know, clean this. It's a bit busy in here, but it's kind of nice to just chill in sometimes. A lot of things, paints, things that need to be done in my house. I need to paint, kind of. I need to just, you know, do a bit of decoration on my own, on myself sometimes around this year, God willing. If I got that strength, I do need the strength. So pray for me so I can have enough strength that I do need. But reassure you that nothing is not impossible. Everything is possible. We just have to get into the right track and find the right time to do it. So even my garden need to be done, everything just need to be done. But I'm just happy that I managed to clean all this. Like, yeah, okay, that's all. So if you are watching me, please make sure you turn your notification bell on, so anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first to be notified. And also please share them with your friend, family and neighbors, also your colleagues, your church members, your group, everybody that you know you connect with, so we can be able to reach more people and more subscribers as well. So our channel can also get to grow too, okay, not just stay in 3,000. I'm so grateful for that number, but we are so low down that I don't know if I am the one that working so slow for my channel. What are you putting on that, Tommy? Can you explain? What is that you're doing? What's that?
I'm putting garlic powder on.
Huh?
I'm putting garlic powder on.
That's a garlic powder. I don't have to tell because I'm behind the camera. Samantha, you can go on.
Then I'll put all-purpose seasonings on.
Sophia, go on. You're rolling.
Are you trying to drown? Are you trying to kill us?
No. Then I'll put flavor enhancer. This.
So I'm going to be putting on Maggi cubes to give it more flavor, because I don't want to be eating.
That's not Maggi, Sophia. Cubes, just cubes, not Maggi. Africa people watch this video, they're gonna say, are you fooling us? You don't know Maggi.
Are they going to zoom in?
They don't have, but they see the bag. It's yellow always. Maybe it's yellow. But anyway, you guys enjoy cooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophia, do you want to check that? Samantha, what are you doing?
Just putting some fish on.
Alright.
I'm putting garlic powder on. And next I'm gonna put, what does this say?
All purpose. All season purpose.
And next I'm gonna be putting on here what's seasoning.
All season.
And
Hey.
I'm gonna
Cooking
be,
is going wrong in here.
and I'm gonna be purchasing
Flavor ingredients. Flavor
and I'm
ingredients.
gonna be doing lotus, whatever this is. And I'm gonna be putting it on as seasoning.
You need help, Sophia. Whoa, Samantha! Ha 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 ha! Hey! Hey, for that little meat is all that. You know what? If I say don't do it, you will see me like I am a bad mother. When I give you a chance to do it, you mess it up. Wow. Crazy. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
Is it hard?
No.
Leave it, Samantha. Already does it. Come wash your hands.
Nice. Well done. Tommy, can you shut the door? The dogs are coming in. Sophie, your eyes need to be both sides because you got two there to keep your eyes up.
I'm just going to go check on the potatoes.
How are they?
They're done.
Are they ready to be smashed?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You want me to take them out? Let me take them out.
Do you want to have a bite, Samantha?
Come here.
Mom, why don't you put some of this in that? Mom. Mom.
That's the end. Stop. content for granted. Like, listen, I do my best. I make sure I do my best and edit everything, even though I still don't know how to edit. I do struggle, yeah. For sometimes my laptop does not work properly. Sometimes my thing, you know, it's just me and me alone, and I have to do all this by myself, and all this got to be done also on time. And yeah, I know I cannot rely on anyone else. If I want to do something, I will come out and do it by myself. So guys, I am so grateful today. It's a lovely day. As you can see, it's so much light outside, which means the sun is out for us in this country, in the UK. 2 days now, it has been so lovely outside. The sun is hitting our face. We are warming up each and every day. We are so glad to have this kind of days in our lives. It has been an awful, you know, winter last year. Even the beginning of this year, it has been so bad, and we just pray that this weather remained like this, guys. Like, look at outside from my window, it's literally shining. I just can't show you enough, but you guys can literally see the way the sun is out. I'm just gonna open the door. I think it's just too light. I'll reduce this light a bit so you guys can be able to, you know, just see what I'm talking about. And I'll just go and get my shoes, guys, because listen, it's just not too, yeah, it's just a mess outside. So I just want to get my shoes. It's kind of dark and it's kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, listen. So this is what I'm talking about with you guys. Look at the sun. This rag, I need this to be rain on because I need it to soak, kind of soak with the rain water. So when the rain is come, I want it to soak up a bit, and I will have to just wash it with my hands. Normally we do it with our hands. Yesterday, guys, welcome to my tiny house as well. Yeah, this is my shed. I had to literally clean everything in this shed yesterday. With it being last year and all that, it was not really tidy. It wasn't clean. Everything was just on, you know, on the floor everywhere. There was no space. Like right now, I can literally walk here with no worried. Don't do my tops. I'm just showing you guys down there how it is. So yeah, so this was being tied by me. It's normal. It's just literally the toys that the kids are not using, but sometimes at the point they will use the shoes that has been worn and not needed anymore. But yeah, there's some shoes that I need from this thing that I do miss so much. My shoes, put them there for, you know, just I didn't know that I would need them. But yeah, so anyway, this has been tidy up. My house need painting, and yeah, I mean, I brought you guys out here so you guys can just it's a bit of awkward, this awkward, but yeah, so I'm just so glad that I had to, you know, clean this. It's a bit busy in here, but it's kind of nice to just chill in sometimes. A lot of things that need to be done in my house. I need to paint, kind of. I need to just, you know, do a bit of decoration on my own, on myself sometimes around this year, God willing. If I got that strength, I do need the strength, so pray for me so I can have enough strength that I do need. But reassure you that nothing is not impossible. everything is possible. We just have to get into the right track and find the right time to do it. So even my garden need to be done, everything just need to be done. But I'm just happy that I managed to clean all this. Like, yeah, okay, that's all. Thanks, Dawn. In a matter of fact, guys. So as you guys know that I was a wife once. I was a wife, and these jobs is only wife does them. Husband don't do them. My ex never helped me fold these clothes, but yeah, he was kind of. I'm not saying he never done any of this, like folding or washing or putting in the washing, but I did prefer doing things by myself, by my own way, like a wife, like somebody who got choice to do. But my choices was not really important to my ex. We find it hard to just we were finding it hard to just agree on everything that everything that it's I need. Let me say it's on me now. I need, or the kids need, or he need. So we were not that best friend like that. Yeah. So let me just say that we were never best friends, because first of all, let me say it was me. I was the problem. Okay. My instincts were just over the top, and I don't know, nowadays they call it menopause, something like that. If menopause hits, it's a very dangerous thing, but you just know how to control it. And if something is not wrong, you definitely know something is not working out and it's not good. Everything is, it's about fighting and not being best friend in a way that husband and wife should be. So I ended up, just moving on with my life, and because as I was moving on with my life, I was already let him know that we cannot be compatible. We are not meant to be, regardless of. He was trying really hard to, keep me and the kids, safe. That's Thomas. Oh my god, that's not even washed. And on the other hand, I felt like he was just doing all this to please me, not to, see my children and his children in a way that a dad should see his children. He was doing it for me to, to stay, to please stay, please. When somebody does something and they really don't like you, but they do it for the sake of their goodness, for the sake of them looking good in front of other people's faces, present, and all that. So, for the name of I've done it, I've done it. So that was his intention, to just do things on his behalf to make him happy. But I was really over with that, and he did not want to accept it for one reason, because he brought me to the UK with the children, two of my kids, my oldest daughter and my son, which is his blood as well. We literally did the DNA for this child, so he can get a passport, and that was proved by the British commissioners. So it is something that you cannot really tell why he was not really into the kids, even though he knows that I already have children, I already have kids to look after, I already have children to, to keep my life busy and keep my life straightforward. He never helped as far as he could have gone to, to the people he knew to get some, I don't want to say this, some drugs. I thank God right now I do not smoke. I used to smoke weed because when I was in Kenya, I had to survive a bad lifestyle. I did have to survive, and that's even how I met my husband. So he knew me as somebody who is just hooking, and I was a hooker. Let me just say that I was a hooker. I was a prostitute. I was somebody who wasn't, had no education, had nothing, had nobody. It was just me and myself, and my one or two friends that I had back then, who I used to, have a life with and know them more. So he met me in through that. So he never valued my needs. He never bothered to ask of anything that valuable for the future of your the step of the future. So I was never really bothered about that. But my bother was like, in this husband lifetime I have with you now, what are the, the benefits that I'm getting? Because as I was getting married, I got married, wanted to have somebody who can really, put me down and let me see the other side of the good life that I was missing. Somebody who can tell me going back to school is a good idea. I can sponsor you this and that. We can, a lifetime of a marriage lifetime. A marriage is a lifetime thing, and we take it for granted because of the little things that we do not see and we do not get, and that makes us so mad with ourselves and questioning ourselves, why are we not be able to get what we need, and we are already in the marriage, So I was just upset because he was not the man for me. Regardless of me having kids with him, it did not work well. And even though after he brought us here, things went underground, like things gone rotten. And that was the beginning. I thought that things would change when I got here, because now I will be living with my husband and, having those missed moments that we missed with each other, and also try to learn more. And when I got married, I stopped that kind of life of, going out and having fun outside with men and women and all that. And, I stopped all that, and I found it so hard to cope, because the environment it was different. The culture, it was so, just not for me at that time. I found everything just so hard to cope with, and he was not even a bit supportive of that. He was not even bothered to be able to put one plus one is equal to two, which that addition was never there for him. He took me as somebody who is just there to care for him, not to look after him whenever he needed me, to be there to satisfy his needs, but mine were just lying under the ground, which was not something I was expecting in the marriage, and that took my heart off him. That separated my feelings of him completely, and the only thing I could feel of him was hatred, because I felt like he hated me so much, and he hated my kids, and I don't not feel like he wanted the best for me and do anything that will benefit me and us in the future, because he was kind of, oh, if I do this, you will leave me, and after all, things will not be the same. So let me just do what will make me happy, because I've had that experience before with other women which I've married. So you are included into the women, so it counts me back to the women that he has married and divorced and moved on from. And that was key. That was the words that always came out of his mouth every time we sit down. It's either the dead people or his past life, or how he could have been rich now, or how he wished that his exes could have cooperated with him, and he wished where he could have been now with his exes and all that. I was just, and I had enough of these kind of talks that does not grow me, does not give me any value of where am I with this marriage, with this person. He see me as the enemy, like he is getting the revenge that he should have got from his past wife or his past life, because I'm not the only one he has married to, and he will not get married to me. If he had another chance, probably he would have to get somebody else and to put under him and have that control over, Besides, he was a bit older of me, so he had a lot of knowledge how lives work, and I was just a fool, even though I tried to, with my words, to be like, okay, but the things he was saying make me feel like I do want to do this for him, because this is what he keeps saying. Oh, you'll cheat on me like the other ones. Oh, you will do this on me like the other ones. Oh, you'll just leave me like the other ones. Oh, I've worked so hard to bring you here, and this is how you pay me. What about me having kids? What about you putting me down under your feet, to step on me as a rag, to make me do the things that I do not want to do in the marriage that we both share as a couple? What about all those? And all this cheating you're talking about, I've not done them for you. I've not done them. After all, even though you say you hear them from your exes, people, just people, your random friends, tells you, your family tells you, oh, that one is just like the other ones, oh, she will not stay, oh, this and that. And that made me so mad that there's nothing he will talk to me about when me and him sit together as a couple. Unless we are eating, we will eat that food will finish and everybody will, you know, wander off and yeah, we are full now, our stomach is full, there's nothing else to talk about, no light whatsoever to see in the end of the tunnel. Every day is a fight, every day is a disagreement, every day is something that drains me as a mother, as a woman, and as somebody who is chasing after what she has missed in the past. I don't know if you guys have seen my videos before where I talked about how I started life, you know, as an adult, but I wasn't mature yet, and things were not good. That's where I ended up like a prostitute, just to be able to survive, because I had no, in this world, not only here that I'm seeing this, that if you don't have qualification, you cannot have a good job. If you don't have a ID, you're nobody. If you don't have birth certificate, you're nobody. And when he came into my life, I got all this and he got me all that, and I was so faithful, and that made me stay, and that made me feel like this is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life. This is the one that God has chosen for me. This is like my father is guiding me to do the right things, because first of all, he has got me birth certificate, he has got me ID, he has got me passport, and now he paid for the tickets and all that. He did all this just to make me happy, and this is what I want. So that made me stay and have kids, and regardless of all that, he wanted more. He wanted so much more for me, and I did not understand what he wanted, because I was always there, I was always cooking, I was always cleaning, I was always want more to help from his side. But what he wanted me to do is to stay in the house as a wife, no job, no income, no help. If I need something, I ask him, but I don't command. I don't, So I am like under him, but that was something that I was agree of, because after all, he was my guardian. He was somebody that I looked up to. But now I feel like God sent him for purpose, just to help me get things that my daddy, my mother should have done before they died, and sort them out for me. So when I am ready, I can just move on with my life. All my life I've lived with no good relationship with the family as well. So that's kind of following me every single day, and it's given me so much to think of. Like, I'm not very important to anybody. So I am like, okay, if I was meant to be alone in this world, and after all, I was born alone. So anyway, I've got kids now that I look after, and I just see how hard it is to be a parent. At the same time, you do this, at the same time, you want to do that. It is not something that I thought I would do by myself, because I was married, and I thought my marriage would last for that long. But because he was not somebody who was there for me, he was there to show his exes that he can also come back from where they left him to another level, to get somebody who is trustworthy, who is good looking, and also, even though she's not educated, but she sit on her and tell her all he wants her to do, which was not really good at all. My husband had a mouth. He came to a time that's not even after I moved here. That it came a time where he could literally get violent with me. Try to abuse. Talk in a way that he feels like that's a joke, but I feel like it's getting too much. And when I say, oh no, start talking back, getting your reaction, and when after they get your reaction, they react back over you reacting to their bad behavior. So it gets into violence. He tried to violence me, not only just violence me in a private way where the kids cannot see. He violence me where the kids literally see everything. He talked to me in any way where the kids can literally hear and say nothing, and just be like, oh, my mom and dad just keep fighting and all that. And even I say, please do not try to do things like this in front of the kids. These are my kids. I have feelings, regardless of me being wrong. You shouldn't just, do or talk to me in any certain of way in front of the kids and all that, but that will get his reaction. And, after that, he will be like, let's go out, guys. He will take the kids out and just go out and have some fun, come back. I'm like, can we talk about the things that happened before you left and all that? Oh, it's fine. I don't care. That's that. It's you always problem, this and that. So I'm like, how are we going to solve the things that, you're getting hurt from? And me also hurting me, and we not ending up solving none of those. He will just wander off and go into his home, because he never lived here after I left his home. I never went back to his house. You've seen, if you watch my videos of this kind of story, I've put this kind of story out there once, I believe once or twice, just to explain why I am single, why I'm lonely, and why this happened, and all that. So yeah, I never went back to his house, and that was it. So after that, he will just be coming here. This is the house where you go back and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and watch from the beginning of my videos, and you will just get to understand what I'm talking about right now. So it was just something that I couldn't keep up with, seeing him here all the time. Yes, I work. I have to beg him to, pick the kids up from school. I have to beg him to, take the kids out sometimes. I have to beg him just to, take the kids into his house so the kids also can be in his house and have that father relationship, see where the kids, see the kids with his father. He teach the kids this and that. But he never want that. All he wanted is to come into my house, work in the garden, do his things over there, overworked himself up, and also make sure that he drained my energy every single day before he leave to his house, because I was not what he wanted. All he wanted was revenge. And to people see that he's there every day, he's there looking after the kids, he's there all day long, working on the garden, he's there helping that woman that is not grateful for his work and all that. And here I am working full job time, trying to survive, trying to pay my bills, because literally don't pay anything, don't pay. All it is to come and work at the garden, come and do this, come and do that. That shed, he built it. I was against that shed. I was like, please don't do this. Don't. There was no shade in this garden when I moved here. So he decided to put that shade there because he knew that I needed a shed. But I was like, I can't buy a shed. You can buy them. You can literally buy one. Like, £300. If I work hard and get one, it will help. I'll just put it there. When I move, I can just take it with me at some point when I'm going, or leave it there. Don't build a thing there. But this, he built it from the scratch like a house. He literally put foundation down for this, and it took him like 4 months, or 4 to 6 months before he finished it. Yeah, because he was doing it himself. So I was really against everything he was doing, because he was really working himself up. Like, I didn't want that. At his age, all I wanted him is to, sit down and have some time with yourself. Always cry about his shoulders, his headaches, his problems, home problems, his kids giving him problems at home. He come here, I give him problems, which I don't know what problems I give him. I cook, you eat, you do everything you want to do in my space as if you live there, but just because of the kids. So I wanted that kids to have the relationship with their father. Not like I grew up not having that with my father, because my dad died when I was very, very, very young, around 7-year-old, if I'm not wrong. I don't even remember. None of those. So yeah, so I didn't want my kids to grow up without a father, and this was nothing to him, really, to be honest. It was really nothing to him. So to me, I think that he wanted a revenge for me, for having so much African women that he has been with and has done him dirty. And now I was into that point where I feel like it's not these women that have done him dirty, it's him has a problem with not having control over his life. But he was never a smoker, he was never a drinker that much, but he knew people who are smoking, drinking, and having bad habits, and being around them and having all that. And so even though he was not doing all that, but he was one of them. Literally tells you that bad people will always, their character, if they don't show it, but sooner it will come out. The world will soon know what they're up to. So I decided to get him out of my house, out of my side completely, and what I wanted him to have is a relationship with the children, okay? And that was so hard for him to cope with like that, not be able to come here. He couldn't take it anymore. So I was like, okay, this is something that I do need to get into. I want him not to be coming into my house anymore and complaining that I give him, problems, and I'm his problems all the time. Like, we don't really have even sex. I don't have the feelings to, even touch him or do that. I'm sorry for my kids, for his children that I have right now. But feelings die when somebody does disrespect you. Feelings die, and we can bury them even when they're still alive. So mine was that somebody disrespect you because of how, what they've done to you, how they've helped you, how things have gone around them. And yes, you help, but they don't see you helping. So you give up. At that point, you're like, okay, I just want to see with my eyes. And then when you're quiet, they will blow up like, oh my God, what have I done now? I've left you alone for this long, but you still like, So guys, if you stay long for this video, this long, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for cope with me. We are doing much better. That talk really make me do things that I wasn't planned. And yeah, so I'm just grateful for the things that I've come from. It's not easy to be a parent. And this is what I will always tell my kids: please don't have kids when you know you're still not ready, because your mental health will just leave you. Your mental health will leave you, and you will just have something called, you know, regret. You know, regret every single day, especially when you feel like you don't have anybody to confront it. But I'm always telling them that, listen, even though your father does not want you guys, I am still here. If I did not want you guys, I could have just left the way your father's left, you know. But I am here, and anything you are feeling awkward with, it's hard with me too. As a grown-up person, I still have those bad side of myself that I need to work on, and also make it better for you guys and easier for you guys. But the only way I can do this is to work and make you guys have a home, have family, which I did not have, you know, and keep you guys together as always, which I always fight to do so every single time that things blow up with their father, and the police has to come here, and the social services have got to get involved, and I had to defend myself through this, and I had to defend my kids. They're innocent, they're this, it's their dad, it's this and that, just to keep them close, you know, to keep them a family. Because when things like this happen, parents fight in the house, and social services get in, and the police are involved, they can be taken away. And it's not just one time happen, it's so many times happen. In his house happened twice, almost 3 times. In my house happened so many times, I can't even count, 4 to 5 times. And the police keep coming and questioning and all that, but they ended up seeing me as somebody who is just trying to keep peace, because I've moved from that side and to come into this side where I can find peace with my kids. But he keep following us to bring his problem from his house to our, you know, to where we are, which is draining the energy of the kids, and the social services really don't like that. It makes the kid feel so low, you know, in class, at home, in any kind of way. Kids get harmed themselves because of things like this, parents fight and all that. And it can also end up bad. Parents themselves can end up injure themselves up because of that kind of, you know, misunderstanding situation where they do not want to get away from. So I just keep telling them, I am here for you guys every time, all the time. I will always be here. God is on our side. He will give us a vision. He will give us a way to go through. And all this I'm doing, I never consulted my family. I had no mother to talk to about this. I had no father to talk to about this. I had no uncle, no auntie, you know, that you can confront and talk to about this. The connection is just dead, you know, from my actual family. So from my side of my maid family, let me say that, maid family, yeah. My dad's side and my mother's side, nobody's there to really give you any clue of how to live this and go like this and do this, and maybe you will get there. You have to do all this by yourself as you move on and learn through them and make peace with yourself. Say, I've done my best, and I will always do more for myself. But yeah, so that is how things are with me and my kids, guys. That is why I am single, for a matter of fact. But I know that for me not being able to be with somebody who is valuing me and care for me like I should be cared for, it's nothing, you know. After all, I love myself. That's the reason why I'm still here and breathing, kicking alive, regardless of the things that has happened. You are your only friend. You are your only guardian. You are your only prayer warrior. You are your only fighter, and you are your only conqueror. And you cannot really. You just can't rely on anybody with anything. As long as you can do something to make you be somebody that it's you know, somebody who is reliable. You know, like me, I'm reliable. You know, I see myself as somebody who will go far, will do anything to not anything, like everything that people does. my ex, I see my ex was doing everything. He was everywhere. Anytime you need him, he will be there. He will be there. He's not there anymore. We just pray for him. He keeps strong wherever he is and see the light at the end of the tunnel. At this point, we can only keep him in our prayers, but we just don't need him any close. And makes me regret how good or how better I could have done when he was around, you know, for him, to maybe stop him from being into that situation where he is right now at this moment, at this time. I don't know if it's my fault. I feel like it's my fault because that made him made a bad decision at the end, and that bad decision is now affecting also my kids as well as that. it's really affecting my son at this point, that I really need to be focused. I need him to be in holidays. I need him to go in holidays every single year. I need him to have some peace of mind and to know that even though his actual father is not there, and I've done the worst of worst in his life, we do have our only Father who is giving us strength every single day to move from all the chaos and all the confusion and all the drama that some parents put their children through, you know. And also it's affecting my little girl, my youngest, who is her daughter. His last born forever, like, he's 80-year-old, can be 81 now, whatever it is, I think it's 81. Tomorrow, actually, it's gonna be tomorrow. I still remember it, but he's gonna be 81 tomorrow. No, I think 82 tomorrow. Oh yeah, 82. If it's not 81, 82 tomorrow, because his birthday is there. Is 5th of. Is it not tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I thought it was on March. No, it's on May. 5th of May, 1945. So that's his birthday. And yeah, so we just wish him the best. We just wish him all the best, and God guide his soul and protect him wherever he is and whatever he's doing right now. May he see himself as not a failure, but as a warrior. He has done his best. He has helped people a lot, which I think you say he is, but he never wanted to hear about God at all, which I think is regretting at this point, you know. And yeah, so anyway, I am just here for my kids right now to make sure they are mentally stable and coping with the life that has hit them on the face. The life that has hit them on the face, like, you know. And to me, I just feel like history repeats itself, and I just don't want that history. That's why I did not want him around my kids at all. I feel like history repeats itself only if we are allowed it to repeat itself, and if we do not look into it deep, and history will keep repeating itself if we don't work hard and get off that bandage of curses, you know. And if we don't work hard with God and keep us safe from that kind of bandage of, you know, curses. So family trauma, it's not something that we should be joking with. We should really look into it and put it aside, and not to blame anybody, and just to work with ourselves and make sure things are worked out the way it should really worked out. And yeah, so that is my story for this year. On the next video, guys, we will talk about where he is right now, why he's not here with us anymore, because he's not here. And even though I know the kids miss him, the kids want to see him, but he does. I know in his heart he does not want to see the kids, or he did not just like them. Last time we heard from him, it was last year on May, yeah, on my youngest daughter's birthday. She was turning 6. Yeah, she was turning 6, and she wrote her a card, not explaining anything or other thing else that is happening into his life and why he's not going to be around and all that. It's not like he's dead. I'm not talking into that part. I'm talking into missing person, who's now is a missing person. And why he's missing, he's the only person that got that answer. And my kids, it's really, especially my son, has told me, Mom, I want some answers from him. Like, I just want why he's not there. And I'm like, listen, it's not your part to play and all. As a son, and you're not the only son that he has, or the only child that he has, but you're the only son that he has with a black girl, you know, who his all family are against and really don't like, you know, and even his family don't like you too. So you trying to, you know, get things straight with them, it's not gonna help anything. You won't see any changes. It's already changed to a psychopath, which is, we don't want you to get into that. I don't want to see you into that side of, you know, the side of fact, and just leave things the way it is. He will be missing, and he will gone, and he's gone, and the only person that has that answers is him, and he will always be answered that question by himself wherever he is right now. So on our next video, guys, like I said, we will talk about where he is right now and see some of the things that we can do to just stay away from that part of him not being able to, you know, get out anymore, or do anything that he was doing, or help anybody, or help any neighbor, or help his children, or be there just to, being able to drive again. Like he was always driving, and he was always on the road 24 hours. He wake up first thing in the morning, he will be thinking, where am I going today? I have somewhere to go to. All day long he will be driving on the road. Coming back home, he will just say, oh, I'm so tired, this and that, I've been here, been there, just talking about and wishing what has happened before that he had now. So he could have had now. So it's something that it's really, really frustrating. But we will see in the next video. We will talk about that. Thank you again. Please, if you stay this far and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share my videos as well. Make sure you turn your notification bells. Yeah. So anytime I upload videos. Look at the state of my son's socks, guys. I just can't believe it. These socks have been washed with bleach and all that. Like, I just don't know why. His socks looks so nice. Like, he's been walking outside with them. And this is why I don't like buying white socks after all. But yeah, I am so glad that I've done this job, guys. I never thought I was gonna do it. But I've done it. I've done it. Now it's only to put away. Just put them away. They were just chock-a-block on the chair and giving me stress. I've got some work to do, so that gives me enough space to work on what I was going to work on even for a bit. So yeah, guys, I've done a bit of rap for you all, right? You guys wasn't expecting that at all. Like, what? Like, really? And I hope I made some sense, and I hope somebody also have some courage over the things that is going on in their lives, that there's a change. You can just decide whether you want to make that change now or never. You can make a decision and see where your decision is at, which is very important to make decisions. And well, you will be fine after all. It takes time to change. It takes a lot of energy to think of, oh my god, really, do I really need to change for the better, or do I really need to change for the good, or should I just leave things the way they are because I don't think it's very worth it? So you yourself speak to yourself and see how things get done in your own perspective way. We get older day by day, and on that stage we do learn for the best. We do learn, and all the good wishes is what we do wish for ourselves and for our families too. And voila, everything is just as good and as new as they should. So have hope, have faith, have courage, and let God take the wheel. Let God drive you through it. Listen to the Father who is in heaven, because He is the answer of our problems. He is the answer of anything that you go through, you'll find in yourself. I'm sorry, guys, that you've seen my underpants and all that. I am folding. This was a general work, and I have nothing else to, I don't know how to hide them, so you guys can be able to not concentrate on it. Yeah, just something that we're working out as well. If you're folding, you have to fold everything. Some people iron them, for matter of fact, iron them. And yeah, so do what you want to do how you want to do it. Just make sure everybody's safe around you when you do things that is dangerous. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, make yourself first priority, regardless of God say, oh, love your neighbor, but you cannot love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So first start with yourself. Like, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Cherish yourself. Make yourself first priority. Amen. 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 You can do it. 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 You can do it better than yesterday. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it better than yesterday. I'm done, guys. Oh, I'm glad I'm done. Like, whew, child. Yay. Definitely. Yes. Like, what? What? So, I'm just gonna pull them upstairs and come back. I know,